Former head of National Counter-Terrorism Security, and somebody who is an expert in whether you can access buildings which are supposed to be secure.
And really, there is no such thing as 100% security. It's unfortunate, actually, because the best thing that a royal can have, or anyone else that wants to not be approached, is anonymity. So don't tell people where they're going to be at any given time. And now, of course, everyone knows that he's going to be at this school during those hours. So it's a problem.
We were saying that there's a security review will be taking place this morning, but surely a security review will have been done way in advance and would have been meticulously pored over to understand exactly where this school might be vulnerable. And for the fact that it just being not even a week into his first year in reception, that this woman has managed to get into the school once and be very close the second time as well. Does that surprise you, Chris?
No, not at all. You cannot protect a school. You can't protect any public buildings, actually. You can make it much more difficult. Of course, he will have his own bodyguards, police officers with guns that are in the school. There will be alarm systems, but it's a school. It's open. It's bound to be like that, and pretty much impossible to keep people out.
Not all schools are open. Most schools will have a buzzer where you have to buzz in, tell someone who you are before you get into the main gate. I mean, particularly primary schools. And I'm surprised, and lots of people will be surprised, that's not the situation at this school.
Well, that may be the case, and it may be that they're going to change that. Of course, there will be extra bits of security put in place here, maybe safe rooms and things like that. But let me tell you, you know, security, you can put security in place, but it doesn't mean to say it's always going to work. Now, there are so many people out in society, and you've spoken about them earlier today, about people misbehaving on social media. Yeah. Those same kind of people are out in the street.
So look, we're looking at the front of the school there, Chris, and that's the gate that we're talking about. Susanna was saying you need a buzzer. At certain times of day, when all the kids are arriving, it maybe is more open. But then during the rest of the day, certainly, in my boys' school, it's exactly the same. You have to buzz in to be let into the school itself. And you would imagine that the fact that this woman was able just to wander into the outer perimeter of the school will be a real concern now. Whether you say it's easy to do and it's impossible to be completely secure, that will be a real concern, certainly for William and Kate.
It's certainly a real concern, and it's something that they will try to deal with. But we have to be realistic here. People let others through the gates. It happens. One of the things that I do is penetration testing, trying to get into buildings. Let me tell you, you can pretty much get into most buildings if you're dressed in the right way, you don't look suspicious.
Yeah.
People will let you in.
Unless you have someone stationed at the gate, which presumably would be an option now.
It is an option, and it may be one that they choose to take. But the worrying thing here is there are always going to be people, stalkers and things like that want to get close to the royals and others. We've nearly had Princess Anne was nearly killed many years ago, and we've had intruders into Buckingham Palace.
That was on the Mall as well, though, wasn't it?
On the Mall, but we've also had intruders inside Buckingham Palace. Yeah. It's really difficult to create 100% security. You do your best, but of course there's always mistakes are made, and it's something we've got to accept. The best thing they could have done was never announce where this young lad was going to be at any given time, because that's the best defence you can have.
Yeah. All right. Chris, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, Chris.